Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are, early August 1806, with the Prussian campaign. And things have been moving in the war in Europe. So Amsterdam is no longer under blockade from British forces. No, Admiral Nelson sailed back to England, picked up a detachment of troops, and we last spotted sailing down here through the Bay of Biscay. We're not sure if he's going to pop up and try and go back for Gibraltar, or if he's going to try and hit one of the French or Spanish ports in the Bay of Biscay. We don't know. We also have got the French blockading Chatham Dock still. We should have a ship, there it is, heading up to do some... We're trying to see if we can get this tobacco trade port in Norfolk, America, to lock that one out from our enemies and our allies as well, I suppose. And over here we have a delicate peace with the Austrians after a recent war over territory expansion where we took Prague. They didn't like that and they were attacking a couple of our... They attacked Dresden. They attacked... Did they go for Breslau? They tried to. We've also got an alliance with Russia, but Russia are mounting troops on our border. And a lot of people... I saw some comments saying you don't need to keep your troops on your eastern flank. Russia's your ally. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep them there for now. Forgive me for not trusting them. This is a strategic conquering of territories game. Down here, near Munich, we have our spy who is keeping an eye on Napoleon Bonaparte, who's camped out with his army just on the bridge here. And then we were watching the ensuing war between Austria and France. Innsbruck has fallen to French territory. Now, Vienna is still under Austrian territory, so is Milan. Switzerland had been conquered by Austria, but France have now snatched that into their empire. And Torino here is under Russian ownership, so they must have done an amphibious attack, maybe. Who knows? As for us, well, we are strengthening our towns and building up our infrastructure as we go. But we have Gerhard von Scharnhorst, our general with an army, who is poised to go and try and seize Oldenburg, Frisia. Now, I was having to think, because these are independent kingdoms and we need these for our objectives. If we have a look here, we need Oldenburg, we need Hanover, and we need Mecklenburg, plus Bavaria and Baden-Württemberg. If we go look here, where we've got Castle, Hessen Castle. Yeah, that's green. We've got it, but we've actually allowed them to be liberated. So what we could do is take Oldenburg, and if possible, liberate it. Which means we don't have to have... Yes, we don't get the money from owning that territory, but it's part of our empire, and we don't have to garrison it. And I'm thinking the same for Mecklenburg as well, and that will allow Scharnhorst to keep his army mobile and moving, because it would be nice to try and take the Batavian Republic, the Dutch, out of the game, and then we'll have a big trading port here on the Atlantic, well, into the North Sea actually, but and that will increase our port capacities for trading and building ships, and potentially have a warship as well. We don't have the facilities to build warships at the present time, because the only port we have is actually a trading port. We could convert it, but the trade is doing us just fine at the moment. So, Gerhard? Let's declare war. Actually, cancel. Let's see if they will come under our protectorship in a peaceful and calm way. Open negotiations. What we'd like to do is we'd like you to become a protectorate. What this will allow you is how much we got? We got 170. We'll give you 100. 100. 100. 100. We'll offer to pay 100 plus we'll give you logistics. There's no way they're going to go for this. No. Okay, it's war then. We tried. You can't say we didn't try. Declare war. Do we want to bring the Hessen and Russia into the conflict? No, we do not. Hessen, because they are protecting part of our border with France, so I don't want to weaken that single state nation. And Russia, because I don't want them getting into our affairs. They got feeble power and destitute wealth. So, war it is. Here we go. So, straight off, just stepping over the border, they've sent their troops forward. We have 1,572. We've got 3 artilleries, 4 cavalry units. We do have a militia in there. They, under the command of Jürgen Svendler, they got a cavalry unit of lancers, 1 6-pounder artillery, line infantry, lots of militia, but a lot of them, plus another unit of cavalry, militia, and 3 units of line troops with a bit of experience as well. So hopefully we can rout the militia. They've got 2,091 in the first army and 525 in the reinforcements. So 2,500 versus our 1,500. We're outnumbered, but hopefully our guns will save the day here. Okay, here we go then on a misty day. We've got our artillery primed and ready. We've got a bit of a copse of trees, but we've got our light infantry skirmishers in there. They all seem to be this side of the town though. We've got 3 units of guns. I've hit the ground there, but if they fire up, they should be fine. Got our line forces here. They go. They're hitting the horizon now. Again, we got some light skirmishers in the woods up front, who can potentially do some good work. We'll get these 2 units of cavalry. We'll move them up onto this little bit of a hill here, so they can watch and see what happens. And again, on this flank, we've got 2 units of cavalry, which we'll stick there. It doesn't look like much is coming through the town, so maybe I should venture the cavalry around the edge of the town. But we've got some cliffs here, which could be awkward. What they got in here? They got the lancers and their gun unit.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Well, there goes Jürgen. Yeah, Jürgen's dead. Fantastic. Without seeing, but anyway, what I was going to say is that their guns are in the town, which has basically made them void and useless because they can't really get any fire out over there. And what we're concerned about is, as they come down the hill here, they are being pummeled. Now these are the militia, and without their general, they're you can see the cavalry unit. That's probably the general's bodyguards routing away. It's frightening, isn't it, to watch those cannonballs come whizzing towards you, ricochet off into random directions. Now, really, they should be going for the cavalry units, but I'm guessing they are not seeing the cavalry units, and that's why they are firing at, I think there's only a couple of cavalry units. Anyway, they've already hit the general's bodyguard, which was a cavalry unit. There's probably a cavalry unit in here somewhere. We saw one near the guns, didn't we? There, it's hiding back there, so that's why they're not going for that one. Fair enough. Continue to attack these poor troops walking forward. Look, they go in 3 ranks, so there's a good chance if a cannonball hits, it's going to take. Yeah. It's going to take a fair few of them out. Got the light infantry skirmishing from the wood. Well, it's not really a wood, it's a coppice. Oh my god, this must be hell walking through this. Yeah, I can imagine, buddy. Goodness me. Oh, we've got a unit being pushed back here by our light infantry. Sorry, in the town there. Let's Fusiliers. Let's get those 2 units of cavalry to charge into them. Hopefully before they can form square. Oh, cool. They can get a couple of shots off. Just a few cavalry boys there, but let them attack and then get them out of there. Right, these guys are moving forward. Let's get you to switch to canister shot. And you two start plucking some of these boys down. You charge at them. God, look at those troops go. These are forming some sort of weird formation. So obviously a new technique. Right, they're routing. Cavalry's doing a good job there. Over here. Where's my cavalry over here? Don't get suckered into that. Come out. Get out of there. They'll draw you into into there, and you'll never get out. Right, so these armies seem to be routing quite considerably now. See if you can start picking some of those off. Ignore them. Continue to hit these routed ones. As the largest part of the force routed now. We've got a unit coming round here. What we've got in the town, we've got the cavalry. We've got the guns probably, yeah, there. Right. So we've got the light infantry doing brilliant there. Let's bring you guys over here. Oh no, wait. That's not ours. Form square. Well, that was our cavalry for a moment. That's why I was like, yeah, let's march forward. Oh, he's got into the square. Didn't help him much. Right, they're dead. Brilliant. Right, you two. Form line. Right. Let's get you going that way. Let's get you going this way. Quickly. You're getting shot. See which one they want to go over, and the other one can turn around and flank them. Got some... Oh. Got some more cavalry. Where did they get all this cavalry from all of a sudden? It's killing our light infantry. We'll get them behind the line. Meantime, let's get you two to form up better. Which one did you decide to go for?
Our general is under attack.
Is he? Right. You come over here. Keep moving. And they won't see the cavalry coming in from their flank. Right, they're getting hammered by the cannon. Right, I want you to just do a leisurely, calm move that way. Got cavalry up here. What are you guys doing? You seem to be facing the wrong way. Right, they've engaged there. you come in and hit their flank. Right, what have we got going on over here? 2 units against 1.
Our men are running, sir.
Who's that? That is the light. These guys here, okay. You hit them if you can. You get them. That's all look good. How are we doing over on this flank? They seem to be winning. Good. Oh, we've got cavalry right up here. It's chased, obviously, and killed some troops all the way up here. Right, I get you to walk through here, and then you can attack these guns. Because you've really got yourself in a bit of a pickle there. You've got troops all around you. How are you doing? You are walking, you are confident, you're a bit tired though. Right. Attack those guns. Okay, they're engaging. We've got a line, the 10th Regiment of Foot here, Musketeers, against some militia. These guys should prevail. Can we get the other line unit forward in position so they can actually engage as well? If you just take a slight step forward, you should be within range. Oh, and they're running. Routing, broken. Well done. Well done, boys. More troops coming over the hill here. I'll keep them under pressure from the guns. Let's have a look at our cavalry. Cavalry's kind of fresh now. Good, fresh, good. What about the ones up here? They're still... These guys must be shattered. Very tired, yeah, okay. Let them go, let them go. You have a leisurely walk. Yeah, back to here. Brilliant. They've got the guns. They can just slowly walk back, get the horses, get a bit of air back in their lungs. And then we will get ready for the final phase of this battle. Okay, we've got troops coming around the trees there on both sides. Right, I think, boys, you can switch to canister shot and focus on the troops right in front. Same with these boys. Canister shot, please. Literally the ones right in front of you. You switch to canister shot as well. I don't think they're actually targeting those guys. Right, the volleys from the musketeers. Again, they've angled it, so only one of these units is engaging them. Let's get you to march forward. Right, they're running. Switch your attention to these ones, please. Oh, these guns have been hit. We're having a big push down the middle. Got one cannon still operational. Who's gonna light it? There we go. I think you maybe scratched one of them. Right, they're running. Let's get you back into line. Are they all running? They all appear to be running. Right. we don't need to hound them out because we want to liberate them later, so we'll just end the battle.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
So there we go. Gerhard von Scharnhorst, with his 1,572 men, defeated an army of Jürgen Schwegler, or 2,616 troops. Cool. Just under 1,300 remaining. Oh, the arm. Oh, I haven't won this. Ah, I thought that would be the town, but it's not. Let's push forward. Ah, so now all they've got is lower troops and the armed citizenry. Oh, and we can't demand their surrender. Okay, boys, let's push in for one more fight. Okay, here we are again. I might just pull everyone back a bit because we get a better vantage point up on this hill, don't we? So we bring the two main cannons there. So you put them back there. We've got the horse artillery, which are a little bit less on number. We'll get them this side. Like that, brilliant. I'll get some light infantry in the wood there. Just skirmishing, basically. We haven't got many of them, so they can just act as a simple force. Right, the main group of troops seem to be on this side. So if I grab a chunk of these line troops and just shove them on this side of the guns, that will take up most of the. I'll pop you there as well. We've got our general here, Scharnhorst. We'll pop him in the woods. And then we've got these guys, which will pop over here, which is not ideal. Because that is a woodland, we don't really need that. So where's our other skirmishers? We'll get those in the woods. There's not many of them. And then we just got the cavalry. I think we'll keep the two. We'll keep the two smaller ones together. We'll group them and we'll shove them over here. And then we'll put this cavalry on the other flank. They don't have any guns, so maybe we could. We've also got that. We've got that small one as well. Okay, you can go there. Cool. Could maybe have a gun there, but what would they be firing at? I'm not quite sure. Right, let's begin the battle. So I think they've probably got a lot of their troops and their general behind the buildings here. Yeah, they have. So these are what you actually class as troops. These are the militia, and then they've strung out the armed citizens out here as cannon fodder. Cool. Alright. We'll let them march towards us under gunfire. We'll move our cavalry up on this hill up here. Okay, we got troops spreading out wide over here. We could move some of the troops around the back. Actually, not you. Let's get you guys moving back here, and you can walk down over here. Actually, light infantry, you can stay in there. Sorry, I didn't realise I selected you. Right, I am going to get these guys to do a spin. Have a shot, then run. Cavalry, come back here. Switch to canister, switch to canister, canister, canister. Get a bit of a jog on, boys. Don't let them shoot you in the back. They always go for my cavalry, which is really an interesting one. They obviously see that as a huge threat. Right. Attack that one on the flank. See how strong the morale is of these citizens. Shaken. Okay, there's only 12 of them, so let's get them out of there. Go on, I need you to be there as quick as possible. They're running, but not necessarily routing. They are routing though. Right, you hit the back of them. Go, jog on. They are holding nicely. You move forward to engage. Oh, we're getting the our flank attacked. So we'll attack their flank with this small cavalry unit. At a jogging pace. Alright, where's my cavalry gone? Get back here. Oh, actually, can you hit these guys? No, you walk straight into a bit of an ambush if you don't move. So you get back here. I think my cavalry from this flank can abandon that and can come over here. Right, let's just take stock again. The 2 remaining cavalry units over there. They're coming for us, so we'll bring them over here, and then they can walk into the muskets of our line. These can spread out a bit. We're not using our full potential with the amount of guns we have. What are you doing? Don't get yourself shot, boys. There we go, right. They've sorted themselves out, finally. Switch to cannon, so balls, so you can potentially get some more shots in.
Our men are running, sir.
Ooh, who's running? Oh, did they get shot, did they? Oh, that's unfortunate. From back there, that's very unfortunate. Right, this unit here looks like it's got the... Was it this one has got the general in it? Right, I'm actually going to pull you back for a moment. So I'm going to get these guys. Target that. Right, this must be the general's unit. Got the cannon now targeting him. And he's the only unit still on the battlefield which isn't running for the hills. Well, apart from this one actually, I'll tell a lie, there's another one. They're just coming out of the protection of the town. Those cannons are putting some pressure on them. These are line infantry, so they're pretty good, but they've just been absolutely dissected by that cannon. I don't know where the captain is. Is it the guy with the flag? probably. He's got his drummer boy with him. Goodness me. Can you switch to carcass shot? Get them, they're just on the edge of your range. This could spell an end to the conflict. Drummer boy's gone. We've got another unit of armed citizens up here. Maybe he's trying to reform and for one final push. But honestly, man, I think it's done. The white jackets of your troops litter the hillside. Right, we've ordered the guns to hold. Let's send this cavalry in to mop up, shall we? I'll send the general forward as well. Just to get these last two remaining. Well, trench that cannibal carved. Get the cavalry in, finish them off. Here comes the general on his grey chargers. And this should be the end of Oldenburg. However, it won't be the end for them, because I think we can try and keep the name alive.
Sir, our general is under attack.
And a heroic victory has been declared. I don't know what that was. But Scharnhorst is victorious. He led his 1,293 remaining troops into the field of battle for Oldenburg against 1,538 defenders. Yeah, we've still got 1,175 troops left, so we lost 118. But Oldenburg is ours, finally. Oh my goodness me, that was a tough one. So, we could peacefully occupy, which would bring us no immediate funds, and 73 gold a month. Or per turn. Which is rubbish, honestly. Keep people happy though. But would then have to garrison it and pay to have it all upgraded. But the flip side is that would then later on generate more cash. We could loot the place, get 4 grand... and it'll just be an absolute logistical nightmare after that. Or we can liberate. Give Oldenburg back to the Oldenburgians, whatever the phrase is. And by doing that, they'll be part of our empire. They'll be a protectorate. But we don't have to garrison the town. We also won't get any cash from them. But let's liberate them. And on top of that, I think they've given us some troops. They have. So, nation destroyed, Oldenburg. This nation has been destroyed, its home region having fallen into the enemy hands. The once great nation will become nothing more than a footnote in history. New nation arises, Oldenburg! Hooray! Having been liberated from the shackles of conflict and the yoke of past oppression, a new nation has been declared its independence. So, there we go. Oldenburg is for the Oldenburgians. We can now get our dude out of there. We can maybe send him to Hanover. Our troops are being retrained, and yeah, the losses have been recouped. They've also given us 2 units of musketeers and some lancers, which is fantastic. Yeah, let's have a look. They don't seem to be too bad. So what I'll do... Actually, what we got cavalry-wise? Let's give them another... That cavalry unit can move into there. These 2 will march down to Cleves. Brilliant. So, if we have a look at our objectives... Sorry, victory conditions. That is ours. That is marked as green. Happy days. Oldenburg, tick off the list. Can I see it? What's it classed as? Frisia. Sorry, Frisia. There we go. Yes, it's ours. But we'll give it back to the people, so we don't have to worry about maintaining and keeping things going. I'm saying that, I thought they'd just built a port, and I thought, oh, we could add that. So we now turn our attentions to potentially Mecklenburg, which is another territory we need. They are friendly with, I think they're actually not the Swedish, but the Danish, if memory serves me right. There's Oldenburg. Look, we've got Protectorate. We aren't trading with them, not even over the road, which I find surprising. Why aren't we trading over the road? Cannot trade. The ports in their home region are full to the capacity. Yeah, but a sea route from their capital cannot be. Yeah, but what about land routes? Honestly, so we're still friendly with them, so that's good. Anyway, Mecklenburg, very friendly with them. We've got trade with them. They're allies with the Danish, and Daneland, I was going to say. Denmark are a very profitable trading partner with us, I believe, if memory serves me right. 554, yeah. They're not brilliant, but they're not bad either. France is still our biggest trade partner, followed by Austria now, which is fantastic, and Russia. So they're the big three. Obviously, we can't trade with the UK at the moment, even though we've got some tea plantations or trade ports, because the French are blocking the port to Chatham Dock, which is a bit of a pain. Let's have a look at Austria. How are we getting on? Austria at -9, so they don't hate us anymore, which is a real positive, isn't it? It's a real boon. So, with that in mind, we don't upset the Danish. We do have the Batavian Republic over here. I keep clicking on that one when I want that one. Now, the Dutch, they are at war with Austria, Sicily, Naples, Russia, Britain, Sweden. They're allies with Spain and France. Now, we're not allies with Spain and France, but we've got good relations with the Spanish and the French. France being our best trading partner. We don't want them to jeopardize that. What I don't want is to have try and take Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam to call France and Spain into war with us, because that would be a pain. But we could wipe out the Dutch and get a nice port city. And then the British wouldn't have to worry about the Dutch either, and they could focus purely on the French. So I am thinking that is where this army may march. We'll march them to there, and we'll still recoup on our grounds for the time being. Well, our empire, not really our grounds. We'll see if our dudes can get into Hanover. 92% chance of. He's in. Emmanuel is in. Good man. What can you tell us about Hanover? Again, I don't want to attack France just yet. Again, best trader partner. They bring in the money. So they got Jean-Baptiste Bernardo. He's got 2 units of cavalry, 6-pound foot artillery, and he's got fusiliers of the line. So fairly decent small unit of armies there. But yeah, so that's doing okay. Don't want to rattle that cage too much. As I say, castle here, we've got one unit just guarding the bridge to Strasbourg, so we'll see if those French, because there's a large French army there, marches this way. There's nothing much in Brussels, so if we do attack Amsterdam, the most likely retaliation from the French, if they join, will be from Strasbourg, so that they'll either bring troops this way, or they'll probably try and attack our territories through the castle. Any joy about trying to get into Amsterdam yet? 66% chance. No, he's useless. He's useless. Right. Okay. Well. Done. And in late August 1806, a Court of Justice has been constructed in Berlin, and cobbled roads have completed in Berlin as well. Recruitment reports. We've got another unit of militia in Cleves, and a merchant ship ready to set sail. And a general has become available, Frederick Wilhelm. Having pledged his support for the national cause, this general may now be enlisted to lead your armies. Right, brilliant. So he's in Berlin, is he? Where's Wilhelm? There he is. Steady under fire. He's a confident general as well. Cool. Well, we don't need you just yet, Wilhelm. We're not going to say we won't. So yeah, some interesting developments during the turn. French forces pushed through from Switzerland and were fought back by Torino. Look, this Italian town, it's obviously Russia has captured it, but then it's liberated it. So they've got the Italian flag flying there, the Italian revolutionaries, and they defeated the French army, which is great news. Yeah, so that was that. And I saw, I think, was Nelson's fleet returning. It is. Nelson's fleet is returning. So he's dropped those troops off somewhere. I can't see anything turning to British territory down there, but you never know. Something may be afoot. Yes, right. Let's move you to the bridge. We're going to let him recoup his troops. That's not our territory. I was about to click on it then. So we've got a fairly decent force there, and 2 more units being trained up. Over in Hanover, any changes in their army? No, that's all looking good. In Berlin, our army is continues to grow. Got new units available, looks of it. We probably could use a few more line troops, but we've got an opera house being built. What do we need? Well, there's a court of appeals, but we need trade unions. To get a military academy, we need conscript infantry tactics. We could build an ordnance factory, but I think what we're going to do is wait until research is complete. One more turn, and the poverty laws are unlocked. And this will unlock us upgrading all our industrial towns into factory towns, which will bring in more money. So we're going to hold off there. We got our entertainer. Sorry, our gentleman here, our educated man. We can move him into the our university. There we go. Brilliant. So that will give us a few more research points. Over here in Pomerania. Court of Justice could be built. Probably need it for that gives suppression, doesn't it? Repression, sorry. So that would be good. That's a good investment right there. That would leave us 900. In Dresden, Saxony, and Thuringia. Again, we could do the court, but things are quite steady here. People seem happy. After, the war that's been raging. They've got a road construction underway as well, so we'll hold off there. Prague, I seem to remember, is a little bit behind the times. We've got a court of justice being built next time. We could get a cobbled road built. That army is looking healthy now. So, and what we've got waiting out here, we've got a couple of units of militia. So, yeah, that army is probably waiting to pounce and will attack the French, and then we'll leave the militia there. When we're ready to attack the French, obviously we don't want to yet. They are, I have to keep saying it, our biggest trade partner, and we are making a lot of money from them. So we'll continue to develop our towns. In Warsaw, they've got a magistrate. We could get a court of justice. It's cheaper here. And they've got ordnance factory being maintained. A lot of Russian troop activity around our eastern flank. Yeah, get up those unlocked. We'll get the factories being built, and that'll bring in, another 250 wealth. Be fantastic. In Königsberg, got roads being developed, and they've got some troops being trained up as well. In Danzig, not much is happening. There's a very public order is not great. I could actually get what have we got there? The market. We could trade that up to a merchant house. That'll double the money coming in. Ooh, I quite like that. they probably need the... That's already got the mark, the trade house. So who needs... Let's get the Court of Justice built. Let's get that in. What have we got left? 900, so we'll hold that for now. Meantime, we've got another ship which we can dispatch. Now this one, let's send this down. Well, it's not going to make it all the way down here, but let's send it to there for now, and it'll probably get... Yeah, it'll get there, then we'll have to redirect it. Try and get that on that ivory trade point to bring in a little bit more cash there. Yeah, and then we've got factories that we can upgrade next time if we got the cash. What have we got? We've got a load of troops out there. So Blucher is getting his army. Look at that. This is a hell of a well-stocked army. Did I really buy all that? Or did we get granted some of this? That is a lot. Seems to have a lot of guns there. What have we got down in Prague? Have they got guns? They've got 3 guns there. What have they got up here in Königsberg? They haven't got anything. So what I might do, I might send a couple of guns up there. God. Right, let's leave. Let's get you out and about. There we go. You can go with them. Oh, most of you can go with them. And what have we got there? How are you doing? You're doing okay, actually. We'll get that one unit back into there. Good. So Blucher is out and about with an army, with a reasonably strengthened army as well. So should Russia want to take us on, we've got a good force there. Austria, of course, we've got an army here, but that could be hopefully not for us. But we've got Blucher there, and we've got the Prince here, Prince Ferdinand here, which will do good. So we've got and Scharnhorst there, and then we've got who we got in Berlin. We've got him, Frederick. So yeah, we've got quite a few armies now which we can mobilise and really hit home. Maybe I should have brought that ship over here, and we could maybe transport an army and do a land attack on Amsterdam. Who are Denmark in friends with? Just Mecklenburg. Could maybe try and conquer Denmark. It's probably losing our focus a little bit though. But yeah, anyway, so that is where we are. Oldenburg is now under our command. We're tightening our noose around Hanover and Mecklenburg, although probably not quite ready to strike yet. And keep casting an eye towards Amsterdam. That would be a prize indeed for trading and all sorts. So, what are my advisors watching this advise? Should we target Amsterdam, or should we keep on target and go for Mecklenburg next? That is the point. And when do we attack France? Obviously, Hanover would be the obvious one to try and swallow up. But we could do a flank attack through Amsterdam into Brussels. And then we're only off the border of Paris, aren't we? That'll get the French jittery. But then we can expect the full force of the French army to come at us. So yeah, lots of things to think about. But good progress made today. And our wealth generation and our armies are looking fairly healthy. So a good place to continue on. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.